Welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT. Tonight we're on Project Cars 2 for a special event. We're doing our final special fundraising event for Beyond Blue. So we reached our ultimate goal of $500. So we're doing the final special series, which is the Beyond Blue Motor Mayhem. It's very much similar to New Zealand Superstock team racing. So if those Kiwis out there, they would be more than familiar with what's going on tonight. So we've got two races, we've got two rounds, and we are at Texas Motor Speedway for tonight. So we're going to head over, have a 5-minute practice with the drivers, and then they'll head into a 20-minute race. And then we'll have a brief break as we gear up to head into round 2, which we'll do another 5-minute practice and then 20 minutes of racing. And then drivers will be working as teams to try and block each other so that they can have their teammates get ahead and get the lead on the race. We do have a full grid, so it will be 8 versus 8. We've got Team Red and Team Blue. There will be random grids when it goes over into the race. That's completely no rules, so very much similar to our first special event that we had. So track limits are completely void, they can drive backwards. It's full contact. Damage will be visual only. Oh, that's a solid hit. DG gets absolutely slammed. There's a fair bit of chaos going already. It's hard just to pick just which driver is which. I think it was a bit of teammates going for a head-on collision towards each other. Car gets launched all the way down track. There's debris going everywhere. And now Hot Wheels rental cars. The cars that they're driving is the BMW M1 Pro cars. They are an absolute screaming buzzbox. And you can see a car get launched up into the air. If the drivers don't have reset, which was what we found last week for the Demolition Derby, once they were on their roof they were stranded until someone gave them a friendly assist and knocked them back over. And that rear spoiler, I think, had been airborne for a good portion of the straight. So we have picked a nice short oval. It's got some much shorter track length. Oh, that's a solid hit. Drivers will be trying to gauge just what they're going to be doing for strategy as part of this as well. They all are in the same chat lobby, so any strategies that they're doing will be openly discussed between the two teams. It's a solid hit. That car's being spun around. It's looking very flat. I'm glad it's only visual damage. That car would be really struggling to move anywhere at the moment. He narrowly avoids him. We did see Marky Mark cop an absolute thrashing last week in the Porsche for the Demolition Derby. There's some pretty quick lap times out there, considering. 36 seconds. And it's going to be quite interesting having the 8 to a team trying to line up and see which of their drivers they can try and squeeze up the front. And who's going to decide? We've just had a disconnect. Pressel's disconnected. Probably going to miss the start of the race. That'll be short on one of the teams. But we do have a couple of newcomers to Apex Esports League tonight as well. Max Power Plus debuting with us tonight. My mate Rob also debuting tonight. And we have an old familiar name on the track as well, Weeben 777. He used to do plenty of racing with us Project Cars 2 before. And then you would be familiar with him on our iRacing as he made the jump over to PC. That is Stephen Banks. Is in the car number 777 with the Century Motorsports. He's also got his teammate with him tonight as well. Both over on the controllers. That's Bertie. There's Robbie Bradbury on iRacing. Oh, that's a very lucky save. He gets sideswiped from a car going the wrong way and still managed to hold that. We have Simo Simsel, DG with us. DK is also with us. Killer making a long return. We recognise his name from the series quite a long time ago. We have Demon Effects. We have Gallon, Mick Cliff, Marky Mark. We have Balaki, Philly Manilli, and Dirty Monkey. They'll be heading over into the race in a moment. Unfortunate that we had Pretzelane. Pretzelane has rejoined, but I'm not sure if he's going to make the race start. Hopefully it'll allow him to join in. If you are joining us for the stream, be sure to jump in and contribute to donating to Beyond Blue. They are a great cause. They have plenty of services for those in need. So if you need someone to talk to, you can give them a call. You can use their website, and you can also use their web chat service. If you or friends or family are in need of support, do give them a call. Reach out to Beyond Blue, and that money does go towards being able to provide counsellors, to have people there 24/7 to be able to talk to those that are really needing it. And it's looking very blue dominated at the front end. There is only one red car. That's Simo starting up at the front. And then in the back we have my mate Gallon, Killer, Dirty also in the red. We're getting some very close-up shots here. McCliff, one of the blue tails, and DG. So we've only got 2 out of the 15 that are on the blue team down towards the back. Most likely Simo is going to be on the attack to try and lay down the laps for the race. Very strange camera angles, and it's actually started counting down the start of the timed race, which is interesting. Game may have done a hangover. Let's see what's going on. Once all the drivers hit ready, we'll commence the rolling start. But the timer shouldn't have started counting down. Here we go. Yes, it has refreshed it back into it. So 10 seconds until the lights will go green. But there is no rules, so the drivers don't really actually have to pay attention here. So they're already pushing and fighting. There is cars going everywhere. Huge chaos down that back end. Birdie stayed back fairly clean. He's going to sneak through. His teammate Dirty also getting through. Oh, that boot on that car is hanging up. And there's most cars. Oh, that's a solid hit into the wall. There's debris going everywhere. My mate Rob gets flipped over. He was going for a pass to take the lead. And there was a slam from DG, costing him. It's a little bit slippery for DG as he starts to go up. All of a sudden, Gallon just ended up in the lead, but I think he may be going the wrong way, so it's confused the game just a little bit. So we now have 2 blue up in the front. That's Max Power and DG. Mark undercuts them, trying to get that lead out. And it looks like they may have both taken themselves out. That's going to allow Mark to really push out onto the lead. There's debris going everywhere. Was the car reset? I was lucky he was on his roof. Mark just narrowly avoiding his teammate. DG is a few seconds behind. Gallen's going the wrong way, taking out blue cars. However, he's stuck with, he's got car reset set. Here comes Weaver. His car just bouncing up and down on the track. I think that may be Weaven's car. He might have reset. He's doing from control. I'm not sure what the button is for the reset on it. I think it might be trackpad. His car's still jumping up in the air. It's a bit interesting. Yes, it definitely is Weaven, so his car is glitching. That is very interesting. Marky Mark still pushing that lead. But there's DG coming flying up until he's being taken out by Gallen. From the looks of it, and his car has vanished. We don't know where it is anymore. Let's see if we can... Oh, there it is. He's now back on track. He had been launched out into the car park. Mark's now on lap 4. He's got an 8-second lead. Dirty Monkey also tailing up on that front end. DG is not too far behind. He's got 11 seconds to catch up. He's got 2 red cars ahead of him, plus Bertie in the red, as well as DK. Weaven, they're trying to assist him in getting his car back on track. There he goes, he's on the ground again, except he's probably just been lined up for a hit, and here he goes flying. I don't even know where he is at the moment, but that car is gone. We'll go on board for his car while he's gone well up into the sky. And the camera is just going to sit there where he is apparently well and truly above the track. Mark's now on lap 6. There's 16 minutes to go. Followed by teammates. Well, I think that maybe Weaven's car has now joined back down onto the ground, nearly in the exact same spot where we saw him glitching. He's now returned to his wheels. And then he's going to cop another hit again. He's probably like, not again. I just spent the last 2 minutes up in the sky. And it looks like someone's just dropped out. So it might be someone dropping out to even the teams up. I'm not sure. Or if it's a disconnect. Billy Manilli to catch up with his car lagging out. Not sure whose car that is. I think it's Polarki's. Gallen going the wrong way. He's looking to block the blue cars. He's been knocked up well and truly. Dirty still holding at that lead. He's got 7 laps on. And another retiree as well. Malarkey's car. I think he's ghosted. Yeah, I think that's probably why some cars have actually gone back into the pits, potentially probably retiring. The car's actually glitched, so it's probably been a clipping error with the game from the phenomenal contact that's been made. It's the red guys taking their own teammates out. That's dirty. He was out leading and he's been taken out by his own teammates. Means Bertie and Mark are going to have to try and take up that lead. Max Power Plus is leading it for the blue team. He's about a lap behind, so he's only done 8 laps. Larky's car's just retired out. Now it's 12 cars remain. Blue team takes a solid hit into red. Not sure whose car that was. I think that may have been DK, I'm not sure. They've managed to get 10 laps in. That's in about 7 minutes, so they're doing relatively okay considering. Dirty narrowly avoiding. And he's Dirty coming up. He's going to have to play cautious here. That is a opposition there. However, he did go off track. There are two blue cars really slipstreaming, giving each other the push. Find out whose car that is. They're going to have a very good run to try and catch up to Dirty. They're going to chase him down. They're going to try and sandwich him here. Look at him. Oh no, they've taken each other out and then gone for a spin, but he's been knocked out of the park. Ooh, a bit of a glitch there. That's really hampered his lead. Still managed to get 11 laps in so far. Red fairly dominating at the moment. The 5 red cars, 6 red cars. There's 7 red cars to 5 blue still. They're slightly outnumbered. Blue's going to have to really work together to try and blow up this lead that Dirty's putting down. There's a blue car coming up in between the mix of it all. Not sure who that is. Halfway through. Cars not looking like they have much of their bodywork remaining. They've taken quite the thrashing. Dirty getting one of his teammates to tuck in for a nice slipstream. However, Blue is coming along very quickly. Who's he going to take out? He's aiming for Dirty. He's looking for the leader. He's going to try and take him out. That's a solid hit. That's a very good hit. Dirty's been knocked pretty hard. He does have a good solid lead though. He was 16 seconds ahead from... Or is he going to help out his teammate stuck on his roof? And here we go. We've got a heap of blue cars. Missing out on blocking the Dirty. He's back out there again. We have 3 red cars leading up the front. 4, sorry. Mate, Rob also up there. Oh, narrowly avoids Blue. Nick Cliff currently in 6th position, and he is leading for the blue team. He's going to need to try and keep pushing ahead. He's 52 seconds behind Dirty. Blue's going to have to work well together. Ooh, a big slide. Not sure who that is that he's hit. That was Bertie that he's taken a big hit to. Whether that's hampered him significantly. Oh, a double whammy. And that was Dirty Monkey. They've slowed him down. There's 9 minutes remaining to round 1. Don't forget, if you're joining us for the stream, jump in on the chat. Let us know who you're here to cheer on. And Your drivers are in the red team or the blue team. And don't forget to hit that follow button as well. We do go live with Project Cars 2 events on Thursday nights, 7:30 PM. And it will be changing to daylight savings time next week. We have iRacing on Monday nights. I think that may be Mick Cliff. Still trying to catch up to Team Red. His car driving into the pits. Getting a set of tyres. It's quite interesting. Getting some fresh rubber. And there's a blue car going the wrong way then. Oh, that's a solid hit. That was a great side swipe pushing him up. Gillen's just come back out of the pits. Oh, big hit into the wall. Max Power Plus starting to push it up there for Team Blue. He's running fourth. He's got 39 seconds to catch up to Birdie for Red. He does have to get, sorry, not Birdie. He's neck and neck with Bertie at the moment. Oh, he's just flipped though. Oh, there's a bit of contact with Birdie. Dirty Monkey's still out in that lead. Marky Mark's 20 seconds behind him. There's still 3 Red leading up front. That's 4. My mate probably has another blue car stuck over. They just narrowly crisscross behind each other. Ooh, I think Red's just taken each other out. Car reset seemed to have actually put panels back in. Red's hitting themselves. There's 6 minutes remaining. Dirty has led the whole way. Hey, as a normal, thanks for joining us, mate. I'm sure these guys are having an absolute ball. They've usually been in stitches from laughter from our last 2 events. You know, from our casual nights. We've been well and truly exhausted by the end of the night from all the laughing that's going on. It's a solid hit. Birdie's been slammed. That's another one retiring out. Oh no, it's a disconnect. Blarkey disconnected. That's Team Red. So Red, with the other cars having retire out from the glitches, were actually then being outnumbered by having a couple extra cars over the blue team. Oh, it's Red on Red contact, nearly taking out 3 of them. It's not Dirty, it's not the leader. That was Marky Mark. The Mick Cliff is doing it for blue team at the moment. There's 5 minutes left. Mick's 2 minutes behind currently. We're going to really have to work at preventing Dirty, mate Rob, Mark and Bertie from completing any more laps. Oh, solid hit. Mick lines him up, however that is slowing him at having a chance at catching back up, and crossing on that infield, really shortening that track. Oh, Dirty Monkey narrowly avoids that car, almost looked like it ghosted, letting him through. Ghosting is off. Moves on up. Oh, Blue gets absolutely slammed. That was DJ's car. DJ's going the wrong way around. Oh, a solid hit into Red. Well, they're going to get him again. That's another double hit. And they also blocked another Red car. The Dirty, and it is the lead. Can they stop him again? They're starting to close that gap in, but it is up to Mick Cliff to be able to catch up. They're going to have to keep putting this pressure on. It can still be done. If they can perhaps flip these few up in the lead of the race, they could potentially still catch back up. Max is stuck on his roof. Marky Mark gets slammed into his teammate. Mick's stuck upside down. Car's trying to give someone a helping hand to turn around. That's DG's car, is stuck. Trying to get it back over onto its wheels. There he goes. Oh, just narrowly avoids. Oh, except he's up on two wheels. Not sure who that was. I think it was Birdie. Managed to save that car. And this is quite interesting as it was heavily dominated by blue for the starting grid. We're now down to 10 cars. There's only 2.5 minutes remaining. Red team's managed to get 27 laps, leading over blue team by 3 minutes. Mix waiting for someone. He's probably going to try and pull out unless his car is stuck. Not sure what's going on for him. Very well could be clipped in as well. The physics of this game is usually going a bit haywire with these no rules races. Team Red doing very well. 4 cars all out in the front. Mick, Max and Simo. Ooh, narrowly avoids his own teammates. That was Philly trying to line them up. Oh, that's a solid hit. That's 3 red cars involved. Wasn't the race lead. Oh, he narrowly misses Dirty. Red now leading over blue team by 4 minutes. There's probably only going to be a couple of laps left, and then it'll be white flag. That means it looks like it's a strong chance the red team will take the win in the first round. Oh, that's a big hit. Slamming red. Oh, is he going to block red again? No. Dirty's car not looking too shabby. It hasn't seemed to have taken nearly as many hits as the rest. Cliff's car is glitching around everywhere. I'm not actually seeing it on my screen, but I just looked over at the broadcast screen and it's going haywire. That's probably Mick's car. No, Mick's car still all going everywhere. That's it, it'll be the final. Dirty Monkey will be taking the win for the red team. Race complete, red team wins. There's also got Bertie following in behind for Team Red, as well as my mate Rob. Marky Mark, the first 4 being in the red team. Simo Simsel bringing it up for blue. Mick still glitching all over the place. They're slamming into him. They're trying to get him unclipped from out of the screen. DG's parked her up. Now it's just a little bit of a wreck fest. Now the race is complete. he's rejoined back in after that disconnect. We did have Pretzinator disconnect in the practice. And we have Red Team taking victory in round 1. So congratulations to Dirty Birdie, my mate Rob, marking Mark, Gallon 350, DK Rush and Killer. So we saw several cars having to glitch out. So we'll be having a short break as we set up for the next session, and then we'll be back in for the final round. So we'll have a quick little 5-minute practice and then head into another 20-minute race, much the same as this. So will Blue bound to come back and score a win in the second half? So stay tuned, we'll be back shortly. And we are back for round 2 for the Beyond Blue Motor Mayhem. We saw Red Team absolutely dominate in that first round. So where drivers were mentioning that they want to do double points for the final round. So whoever wins the final round will be crowned the winning team for the Motor Mayhem. And we are at Texas Motor Speedway for this. And then track length only 2.41 kilometers, and we've seen plenty of action. The guys are having a good laugh. They're saying they're having a lot of fun, and drivers spending some of them more time in the air than on the track. DK having some technical issues with his pedal, his throttle not working at the moment. He might join back in. Yeah, he's joined back in. So he's going out to actually swap over his controller assignment for his pedals, so he can use the brake or clutch for the opposite. It's either the brake or the accelerator he's having issues with. Yeah, he's rejoined back in. Hopefully those tech issues are resolved for him. We did see Pretzelnator get disconnected pretty early on, not being able to make it back in. The blue team was down a driver from the start. We did only have one red car up at the front of the grid. That was Simsel, I think it was. No, he's blue. Was Dirty Monkey that was well and truly leading the race. He had a fantastic run, even having a good 20 seconds ahead of his teammates. Drivers cutting those corners. Don't forget, this is all part of our charity fundraising work for Beyond Blue. You can donate to Beyond Blue. You can contribute to our fundraising goal. You can see on the screen we reached $500 of our 500 goal. You can go to fundraise.beyondblue.org.au/Apex eSports League. And any donations you make there, it doesn't go to us, it goes straight to Beyond Blue. It's just our page through their website so that we can track how we're progressing with raising our donations. It'd be great if we can get some final donations that go into that. If you can bear any towards Beyond Blue, be sure to do so. Any donations $2 or higher are all fully tax deductible. That's a big hit. Drivers will have to be cautious. We did see in our previous no rules races, we saw some disqualifications happen in the practice session, which was quite interesting, as all rules have been turned off, so you're not supposed to be able to get disqualified. So we were rather curious as to how we were getting drivers getting disconnected and DQ'd in a rules session. However, going the wrong way through pit lane at high speed, we'll see them cop a DQ. And we will notice a bit of ghosting going on when cars are going the wrong way in the practice session. See there, car that had flipped over was just ghosted as Killer drove through. Dirty Monkey having some awesome pace out there. Paul Weaven stuck in the air for a good while. He did just send me through a message as well with a video. He's saying he got stuck in the sky somehow for the first full lap. And it is quite hilarious. He's just flipping around. Cutting through that infield. So drivers are going to have to decide whether cutting the track will actually save them a fair bit of time. And it's random grid positions for the start of the race. Luckily, no disconnect, so we'll be seeing an even start. Oh no, we've just seen disconnect again. Simo Simsel's disconnected. I think Simo is blue team as well. Blue team running into some bad luck. The guys were joking, as most of the takeouts that blue copped were actually done by other blue team members. They're hoping that this time they will be able to work better. So Marky Mark showing some pretty good pace. It's still heavily weighted towards the red side for those lap times, so it'll be interesting as we head over for the race. Unfortunately, Simo Simsel having been disconnected. And it's heavily weighted for red at the front, with my mate Rob, Dirty Monkey out the front. It's going to be very tricky. They're going to have to try and aim for Dirty Monkey. He seems to really have a knack for it on this track in this car. It's a lot more evenly spread through the grid this time. And it is rolling start. So until the drivers have hit that ready button, it'll start the race off. And all these cars are got Hot Wheels markings. That's pretty neat. The car actually just rolled backwards a little bit, so yes, that's right, 'cause it's just loading it up now. So they don't have to pay attention. There's no rules, so they can go for it. As you can see here, they're all taking off pretty quick. So DG getting well and truly ahead. There's already chaos down the back end. Half the field's taken out before they even cross the start line. But DG making the most of it. Dirty Monkey tried to hold on and keep that same pace. Ooh. Mick Cliff, I think, just gave someone a fairly good shut. Oh, good side swipe as they're coming down through into the end of the first lap. But DG well and truly out front, but he's staying above the curtain. Blacky's going the wrong way. He's now flying down pit lane. That's my mate Rob, I think. Well, I don't know if it's a car or a bonnet that we just saw flying through the screen. There's two blue cars leading up front, DG and Mick Cliff. However, Dirty is aiming for Mick. Oh, it's a solid hit. He's just slammed into him. I think it was a car going the wrong way. Hopefully it's not another blue, as that's now Dirty and Bertie up the front again. Demon Effects having to try and bring it up for Team Blue. Oh, and he's just been slammed. That's hindered any progress for him. And DG's involved in that. He's just been double hit. There's still a car getting flipped around. I'm not sure where Max's car is. There he is. Dirty, just being hit pretty hard. He's just done a car reset. They're going to have to block him again. They're going to try and stop him. They really need to hinder his progress. They flipped him over. Oh, he managed to get back onto his wheels. That means Birdie's in the lead. Just narrowly avoids some oncoming cars. DJ's only 1.6 seconds away. Gallon up alongside of DG, tries to sideswipe him, but DG got smart and hit the brakes. He avoided that contact. There's a couple of blue cars, oh, that's 3 blue cars all having issues down the back end. I think Philly's stuck over on his roof. Gallon and Bertie now leading up the front. I think DJ's just been hit pretty hard. DG was hanging on and bringing it up for Team Blue. Surely it can't be a whitewash for Team Red. Gallon's been handed on that lead. Birdie now just takes over. Demon Effects is 6 seconds behind. If the rest of the team can try and squeeze off and block Bertie and Gallon, he could easily take that lead away. Oh, I'm not even sure what just hit him. I'm not even sure where he is on the track now. He's in the middle of the... He's on the infield section of the road course variation. Gallon and Bertie flying on up ahead. Gallon using a good slingshot, and he's been taken out by his own teammate. And Blue are both taking out each other as well. Oh, that's a big solid hit. I think it may have been DG. DG cuts through on that corner, trying to save a bit of track time. Definitely comes out ahead of the other red car. DK up on the... doing wheel stands. There he goes again. Car cutting straight through the infield. Gallon's being slammed pretty hard. There's a lot of blue carnage going on. That's Pretzel. Billy causing issues. Red and a blue car going the other way. However, it's the 2 blue cars make contact. They are taking themselves out. That's what happened in round 1. Now on lap 8. Red still going the wrong way. Dirty Monkeys come back up towards that front end. Narrowly avoids Blue. The first 4 again are Team Red. Not sure where DG is. I think he's gone for a spin. Blue narrowly avoids each other yet again. I think there's more blue cars going in the reverse direction than red. They may need to try and coordinate with each other, try and join up and block the track perhaps. See if they can stop. Oh, that's red on red hit. That was Gallon. I think it was Gallon and Balaki. Oh, looks like Balaki's clipped though. He's stuck in the track. He's trying to get out. He may need to try and do a car reset. That means Birdie's up in the lead. Gallon fell back by 9 seconds. Another 9 seconds behind is Dirty. Rob in 4th. DJ still in 5th. And we have fellow blue team Demon and Mick. Simo's disconnected and rejoined back in. Not sure if it's him cutting through the infield. He's doing it from the control as well. Oh, that's a solid hit into the markers on the side of the road, shattering to 1,000 pieces. It didn't show it on the stream. It was on my screen. Simo's in the chat saying his game froze. We're nearly at the halfway point. There's not as much of a lead. We're seeing about a 2-minute lead ahead of blue team at this stage. There's only 33 seconds. It can be easily done. It's less than a lap. There's a lot of chaos going on here. They've all caught back up, but there's a lot of blue on blue. Bit of a change between red team's lead. Gallon now pulling out to the front. Another driver having to retire out. Solid hit. Birdie Monkey taking a shortcut down through pit lane. Not sure what he's doing. Let's see what he's planning. He was even abiding by speed limits by the looks of things as well. So now lap 13. 11.5 minutes remain. There's only 3 red cars leading. DG leading for Team Blue. It's 22 seconds behind. He can get some very clean laps and have these 3 leading red cars taken out. He can easily catch that up. He's now made up another 2 seconds until he's just been hit then. Well, he's recovered pretty quickly. The car reset, can he get moving? A little bit slippery getting away. He's going to cut that infield. DG opting for that section of grass to try and improve those lap times, and it seemed to be working. He's about 2 seconds quicker compared to the rest of them. Birdie's out there laying down 39-second lap times at the moment. That's pretty quick. So he's not getting harassed too much. Pretzel slamming into oncoming car. That was a solid hit. Not sure who that is. Oh, and blue blocks another red. That's another big hit. That's not Birdie. It's not the race leader. That's the one they need. Where Dirty Monkeys are. Here he is. He was hindered, so that means DG's moved up into position 3 and he's 21 seconds away. There's 9.5 minutes remaining. Blue could still win this. Ooh, red goes for a slide. Looks like DK may be having a few issues with that pedal still. That's probably done him. It's unfortunate. Gonna try and fix up his pedals. Well, DK is currently in a quarantine situation for lockdown, so it doesn't mean he's going to be able to easily go out and get a set of pedals. Oh, it looks like he's got it going. But hopefully he can fix those tech issues. It's going to cause him dramas. He's going to be definitely want to be doing some sim racing during that time of not being able to leave the home. Ooh, a big hit. Gallon lined up. Blue car, Birdie now in the lead. DG's been unhindered for a little while. He's got 26 seconds to try and make up. Just one solid hit to Bertie and Gallon. Flip them over and he could definitely catch that lead. Blue is not out of it yet. For the the first round was Mick Cliff, currently running around the 5th or 6th mark, and he was almost 2 minutes behind, so there was not much chance of being able to catch up at that point. Oh, crikey, that's a big jump for Mick Cliff. He's struggling to get control of his car. He's still fishing it all the way down the straight, turns around, and it's a solid hit. He's almost going to be turned around. You can see him being ricocheted all the way down the track now. He's got more cars to contend with. Got 12 cars remaining. Attrition's slightly less compared to round 1. Well, there's some cars glitching in pit lane from what I can just see. I'll show you whose car. Ah, Philly's stuck on his roof. And he doesn't have a car reset button either. So he's going to have to wait for someone to knock him back over. Marky Mark's going the wrong way. DK back out on track again. Allen sitting hot tight with Marky Mark. Oh, it's a big hit. Wasn't DG. Oh, but DG gets taken out by his teammate that was rolled back in front of him. This is where he's actually starting to catch up. Oh, Demon, solid block. See our race leaders. DG's now trailing by 30 seconds. There's still 6 minutes remaining. It can still be won. There's Philly's car. Will he be back on his wheels now? Still on the roof. He's going to be stuck and he's down below the curtain, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, DG's just been hit. Oh, quick reset. That was very lucky. He is starting to trail behind. Otherwise, he's surrounded by Team Red. He's dropped down into 5th position. His teammate Mick Cliff, the next blue car, which is at the 2 minutes behind. Mick's not going to be able to get up there and take the lead, but he can definitely cause some chaos for those race leaders if he can catch up to them. DG has moved back up into 3rd position. He's 28 seconds behind. The amount of times that he's gotten that time gap back up to 20 seconds. We've lost another one. Another casualty. DG's in 2nd place. He's got 28 seconds. Lucky it didn't take out DG. Oh, Red aimed for him. Sideswiped that back left panel. Oh, that's a big hit, but it hasn't stopped him too much. Can he keep going? Quick car reset. Oh, he spun himself around. He's going to lose some time there. Lost the position to my mate Rob, so it's now 1, 2, 3 for Team Red with 4 minutes remaining. DG's been on fire. He's been having a cracker of a run. Just as he starts to catch up, he's been slammed into. He's got Red going for a block here. Navigates around. There's a car off on the infield. Another Red goes for him. Ducks down to the left. Gonna help with a slingshot here with his teammate. I think that was Mick Cliff. They work together here, try and hinder Team Red. Oh, Blue takes out Blue again. Killer's being flipped around, Mark's being stopped. Philly's back off his roof. There's 3 minutes remaining. Red is leading. First 4. However, it's much closer still. It's only 32 seconds separating Red and Blue. Oh, Birdie's just been slammed big time, but he's back onto his wheels. Red seemed having much better luck with landing back on their wheels. We've seen mostly the blue cars getting stuck on their roofs. There's another blue car flying down around the corner. There's four blue cars caught up in this, and then another one caught up. That's just about the entire team for Team Blue, all caught up in this disaster with cars flipping everywhere. And of course, another blue car stuck on their roof. There's chaos everywhere, and I bet you that's Philly that's on his roof too. No, it's not. Might be Pretzelnator. We have first four is Team Red. Yeah, Pretzels managed to be able to reset that car. He probably had to wait for other cars to move away so he could reset that. But he's been hindered down a little bit. DJ had the strongest chance to try and take that win for Team Blue, has been really pushed back now. He's lost that lead to 1:07 now. There's only 1:20 remaining of the race. Birdie slides out through the grass, cutting that corner to narrowly avoid Team Blue. Going leading up front, just narrowly avoids an overturned car. Dirty Monkey narrowly avoids again. I think there is more blue cars going in the wrong direction than anywhere else. Ooh, Dirty Monkey nearly gets taken out by a teammate. Cliff following DG for Team Blue. Demon Effects. Killer makes a massive slam. Billy on his roof again. Oh, Mark just spent some time tumbling back down to earth. There's 5 seconds remaining, so that means white flag's gonna come up. They've rolled Birdie onto his roof, but he's got a car reset button. That's helpful. Seems a fair few Team Blues did not have that. That's a whitewash for Team Red. Birdie's going to be crossing the line. Takes the win for Team Red. It's a full whitewash. But even a double or nothing, not being able to come through and get the win for Team Blue. That's Gallon, Dirty, my mate Rob. So that's the first four all being Team Red. I think that was the same in the first round as well. DG was up there doing it for Team Blue for a majority of the race, and then did get caught in that big cluster. There we have the conclusion to our Beyond Blue special event. We will definitely have to try and host some more special events. Mightn't be for Beyond Blue, but we may even still be able to tie in some fundraising activities for some other very worthy causes out there as well. So don't forget, you can head over to Beyond Blue and donate directly, or use our link for Apex Esports League. So that's fundraise.beyondblue.org.au/Apex Esports League, and then you can contribute to that. So we have raised $500 for them over the course of the last couple of months. So it's a wonderful thing that we've had for all our viewers, members and their family and friends to have all contributed to. So we are very thankful for all the support that we've got in us trying to help out Beyond Blue. So thanks very much for tuning in. We will be having daylight savings time happening, changing over on the weekend. So that means our next race will be the Pagnian Imports NASCAR Cup for iRacing on Monday night, and that will be starting at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So for those of you that aren't in that, that'll be an hour's difference to normal. So for our Kiwi drivers, it's a bit better because it won't be as late for them. So hopefully we'll be able to see a few more of them on track once that commences. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you trackside next week.